Hey, Dave, talking to Jared and Philip, they were just talking about, hey, well, like this was a loss. There were some things that they saw that you can build from it. For you, what did you kind of take out of tonight? What do you think you guys can do building going forward?
Well, again, Ryan, it's about winning a hockey game, and we were in position to do that. We obviously did a lot of real positive things, to put ourselves into that position. So we'll obviously, we'll address those, and those are good things. There's also two or three things that we have to address that cost us this hockey game when we were in position to walk away with 2 points.
Darren Brown.
Dave, I wonder if you can comment a little bit on Grubauer's play tonight. I mean, he ends up giving up 4 goals, but he made some huge saves and looked like he was pretty solid. So I'm just wondering if that's an encouraging performance in your eyes.
I thought Gruby was really good tonight. If you go through the 4 goals, first goal, there's not an opportunity. The second one is a rebound where, they're just a little stronger on their stick and getting to it than we are. And the third and fourth goals, the third goal he has no opportunity on. That one is a puck that should have been fronted in front of him, before it ever got to the post, and there was any rebound created. And the fourth one is a heck of a shot on an outnumbered situation.
Jeff Baker.
Dave, you mentioned some of the things you'd like to work on going forward. I mean, your team did a pretty good job of eliminating the odd man rushes for most of the game until right at the very end on that great shot you mentioned by Kadri. I'm wondering if that's one of the things that you're going to address. And if so, I mean, do they just have to be perfect and not allow any?
No, Jeff, we gave up, against a team like this, you have to be diligent in being above and not giving up those outnumbered situations. It happens sporadically throughout this game. The most obvious one being the game winning goal, that we gave up the outnumbered really from 175 feet away. So that's one area that will be addressed, and we'll address that tomorrow. Those are areas that patience is a big part of the game. As this thing was tied up, we don't need to score the next shift or 2 or 3 minutes later. There's time left, and you take what the game gives you. And we pushed a little bit too hard, and it cost us.
Bob Condor.
Hey, Dave, obviously not the result you wanted tonight, but I know everyone was focused on what that first period would look like, and the team came out and really looked like they were in game condition.
Yeah, Bob. We're proud of a lot of the efforts that were put out. We did, as I said, we played a pretty darn good hockey game. But at the end of the day, you have to address what the result is. We didn't come here to play a good hockey game. We came to win a hockey game. So, like I said, there has to be a balance. With where we're at, we're gonna address the positives. And we'll also, very directly and honestly, directly address the things that we need to do better, and the situations, that we can affect, throughout this hockey game to put ourselves in a better spot.
Andy Ide.
Hey, Dave, I'm assuming you would agree that there are no moral victories in this game, but even though this was a loss and there are some things you've mentioned you want to clean up, is this a stepping stone kind of a game, do you think, even in a loss, that you built some things that you can count on going forward?
Well, there's a lot of pieces of this game that, are exactly how we need to play the game. But, again, as I said, it's about a complete hockey game. This is a tough building to win in. These guys are good here. They're a hell of a team. I take nothing away from them in any way, shape, or form, but this is about us. And that's what, as we'll really direct our attention to. And I'll say it again, Andy, there's going to be a balance. We're going to look at the good, look at the positives, make sure we, continue to talk about those and build off of those. But, again, you have to directly, look at, a couple of the individual and systematic, things that ultimately led to us losing the hockey game here tonight. So, that's the long and short.
Ryan Clark.
Dave, you're saying odd man rushes was one of the things you wanted to address. What's that second thing you want to address, and what's an example of tonight of that second thing where when you look at it, you say this made a difference?
Well, there's a, as I look through this game, our specialty teams did a heck of a job. We had good pushback at the right times. We answered on a lot of shifts where we needed to push and turn the momentum. Defensively, in our zone, we wanted to push things to the outside and do a good job there. For the most part, we did that. For me, the second area that I always look at is, just the efficiency of our puck play, the hardness of what we're, the things that we're doing with the puck and the directness of that. That includes, Ryan, that includes coming out of our zone, and it also includes into the offensive zone. I thought we had periods tonight where we were good. We were simple offensively. We were directing pucks to the net. We scored a couple goals because of it. There were other times where I thought we got away from it a little bit. So that's another area away from the defensive side, more on the offensive side that we'll continue to push on.